U.S. decide blocks Biden administration coverage narrowing immigration enforcement. A U.S. federal choose on Friday threw out a Biden management directive narrowing who may be centered by way of immigration sellers for arrest and deportation, siding with officials in Texas and Louisiana tough the coverage in court docket. The directive, finalized in a memorandum issued remaining September by the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, told agents to recognition on immigrants deemed to pose a hazard to national safety or public protection, in addition to on recent border crossers. The coverage gave immigration and border dealers discretion to spare migrants who have lived in the United States a long term, are aged, or are minors or whose family contributors is probably adversely suffering from deportation. Other mitigating factors to be taken into consideration included carrier inside the Navy or an immediate member of the family victimized by crime. The directive changed into a part of a shift in U.S. immigration enforcement priorities undertaken via the administration of President Joe Biden, a Democrat, to reverse the hardline deportation policies of his Republican predecessor, Donald Trump. But in the state of the art of numerous court docket selections siding towards Biden, U.S. District Judge Drew Tipton in Corpus Christi, Texas, a Trump appointee, vacated the enforcement memo as arbitrary and capricious, and a violation of the Administrative Procedures Act. In his 96-page opinion, Tipton held that Texas and Louisiana had largely demonstrated their case towards Biden's new enforcement policy. Tipton formerly blocked a 100-day moratorium that DHS located on most deportations on Biden's first day in office. An in advance, more inflexible model, the DHS enforcement memo, which required immigration retailers to acquire boost approval from a senior supervisor earlier than arresting a person who did now not meet precise standards for detention, became likewise blocked with the aid of a federal court. The terms of each DHS memos differed dramatically from the Trump management's coverage. Under Trump, Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) sellers had been unfastened to pursue low-level offenders and non-criminals, as well as human beings with lengthy ties to America. Biden's ICE director, Tae Johnson, had defended the brand new coverage as an attempt to prioritize restrained law enforcement sources, to acquire the finest security and protection impact. The Biden administration's extra-lenient technique seemed to make a massive difference at the ground. Arrests and deportations of immigrants dwelling illegally within the United States plummeted in 2021 compared with 2020, at the same time as more of these arrested have been convicted of significant crimes, according to ICE statistics launched in March.